Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone, choose the pile of cards that draws you, and that engages your intuition. So we'll begin. I'll put the timestamps in the description box so you can find your stone quickly. And for those of you who chose the blue aquamarine, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Tower. All right. So the Tower is anything that changes things. It can be an insight, an epiphany, a revelation, it's striking the crown, so to speak. It can be something that's sort of sudden, just comes out of nowhere. But the thing with the Tower is it changes things. So there may be, really this could have to do with news that you didn't want to get. Here you go. Doesn't mean it's terrible news. It could even be good news, but it's news that you're not satisfied with. You don't really like it so much. And you do have sources of satisfaction here. We have cups upright, but there's just something you're not so satisfied with that news. And it could involve the need to take good care of yourself too. It could, with the Four of Swords. So this can be news that you're getting, it's between you and Spirit. Spirit's wanting to let you know, usually to take care of you emotionally with these cups, wanting you to know something. This could be news that's just kind of coming from nowhere, coming out of the clouds. But it seems to me that the answer really is in taking care of yourself with that Four of Swords. It really is. It's in allowing yourself to retreat. The Four of Swords comes up a lot of times when Spirit's encouraging us to do that. Spirit's encouraging us to understand that when something unexpected happens, even if it's not a bad thing, it still is stressful. It still sometimes takes some things out of us. And we need to take care of ourselves when that's the case. It's okay to retreat from things for a while. It's okay to retreat and rest. It's okay to retreat and not think or stress about things. Swords can be thinking. So however that takes, whatever form that takes for you, I think you're really being encouraged to rest. There might be something you're not happy about, but it's going to be okay. You can rest, you can know that there are very frequently a lot of opportunities in events that occur that change things, whatever event that is. The Tower, it can be something big, it can be something small, it can be a conversation, like I said, it can be an epiphany, it can be an event. But I think Spirit is very obviously giving you some good advice, and I think wants to bring some nurture to you. So I hope that you can receive that from Spirit today. For those of you who chose this white and purple amethyst, we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So we don't have any major arcana here, so probably nothing earth-shattering happening today, no huge decisions you have to make today probably, but you've got a combination of things here. We have the waiting for our ship to come in, which is the Three of Wands, which is nice. This man's a merchant, and he is waiting for his cargo to come in, essentially. He's already invested energy. Wands are energy, goals, purpose. He's already invested in this payoff that he's counting on coming in. So there's the Three of Wands. Sometimes this comes up, though, too, when we're simply being watchful. We're waiting, we're watchful, we're hoping it's good, that kind of thing. Now, I think you're encouraged to, if there's something going on in your life that is a bit troubling or distressing, I think you're encouraged to look to the horizon, look to the future with a hopeful attitude. Here we have the Five of Cups, and that's when we get in some trouble because we're thinking about negative things too much. We're thinking about disappointments or losses too much. And you know what? There's the reason probably this is a 3 and this is 3 cups down is because it's a temporary thing. 3s are they're transitory, they're dynamic, they're changing. So there may be some disappointments or something like that. Don't focus overly long on that. We look at the 2 cups that are ascending, the 2 cups that are full behind. We turn around and we can acknowledge a disappointment or loss, but we shouldn't be sitting there looking at it for too long. So that's turning around. And this is the Knight of Swords charging forward. You also may, I feel like this could be even a different thing. This is sort of a mishmash of different things for your day. Charging forward with a plan that you're not completely finished with. You know what I mean? You're charging forward with the information you've got, and that's what you can do. It's that, and you don't need to be finished today. It's midway to completion with this Knight of Swords. So I see a lot of movement in this day, not huge things, just it's one of those days where a lot of things are in process, you know, and that is all right. And the 5 of Cups, it says, don't look at the past, look at your in process. You've got plenty of things to occupy your mind and your sense of purpose, it looks like to me. There's some good energy in these cards, though. So there we go. For those of you who chose the green stone, this beautiful green stone, we have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Coins and the Page of Swords. This is interesting. So the Hierophant comes up when we're using a human institution, a humanly created institution, like higher education, like government, like medicine, like marriage, like contracts, legal system. We're using a human-made institution to accomplish our goals. It comes up when it just seems like it'd be advantageous for us to work within those systems to deal with that. It also comes up sometimes when we're probably trying to focus on doing what's expected of us, doing what's socially appropriate, trying to follow norms, rules, that kind of thing. And you know, kind of keeping ourselves on that path. So the Hierophant is there. It may be that also there's messages coming from government or from medicine or other human institutions, church. There might be messages coming from any of these groups that are relevant to you today as well with that Hierophant. So some of this is, if you listen to Spirit, Spirit is saying, here's an opportunity for greater health and wealth, greater security, greater sense of security. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you practical help. And so Spirit is trying to give you that opportunity. I think that, and this is the Page of Swords here. So I don't know if somebody's speaking immaturely or without a lot of forethought, but you know, I think whatever messages you're getting today, I think really what's happening is Spirit is saying, but please listen to your spirit. Please listen to your soul. There's help. There's help that's offered. There's help that's here. There's heavenly help. I think that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And sometimes there's help through the human institutions that are brought together for the common good. If there's somebody speaking immaturely, or you maybe are feeling stressed and tempted to talk off the top of your head, it's okay. The remedy to that is certainly this. You know, we don't get too worried about that. We just really try to connect and center and know that and hear what Spirit's trying to tell us. See the opportunities Spirit is trying to bring us. So I think that's that. I described the cards here because this is an interesting mix of cards. So it can mean different things for different people. For those of you who chose the clear stone, we have the Lover's card, the Four of Wands, and The Queen of Wands. Ooh, nice cards. Okay, so the Lover's card's lovely. For some of you, this will be about your love life, whether that's meeting someone new, or this is on your mind, this desire for a loving relationship, or whether that's a nice moment, a nice connection with somebody you're already in relationship with. These are wonderful cards. There's a lot of love for you out there. There's a lot of love for you. And the Four of Wands might be about your home environment. And this can sometimes be a wedding, you guys. So it's just hard to say. It could be a family event, a family gathering that's very positive and full of love. So there's some good positive energy in your day and maybe overarching you right now. Yeah, the Four of Wands a lot of times comes up when we do have an improved atmosphere in our home, and with the people that we love, whether they live with us or not. You know, that's sort of our group we would consider family, or our partner. We have 2 and 2 people here. So an improvement in the emotional atmosphere or the physical atmosphere there. Now the Queen of Wands, that's energy coming up for you too, which is very purposeful, very it's confident, it's lively, it's competent. You see, the Queen of Wands, she knows she gets things done. She knows she can do it, and she knows she has done it, and she knows she'll do it again. So the Queen of Wands, she's got that maturity. And there's something with the Queen of Wands that's a little mysterious when you see this cat here. Oh, she's just a lively, sensual queen who's very purposeful, a good leader, good at inspiring others. She's a very attractive queen. So this is an interesting reading. I think you've got some wonderful energy coming up with you and in you, and you've got a lot of favor too. Other people are receiving you well and having high opinions of you. This is sometimes spiritual, supernatural love that is coming over you too, because we have the angel here. So sometimes that you feel a sort of benediction almost, where you feel the love and approval of spirit. So these are positive cards no matter how you look at them, no matter how they fit for you. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.